You hang up the phone or leave their house, and instead of feeling happy, you just feel drained. You start to notice a pattern. Every time you share good news, they somehow make it about them. Or maybe you feel like you have to shrink parts of yourself just to keep the peace. If any of this sounds a little too familiar, you're in the right place. That feeling isn't just in your head. It's a huge sign that a friendship meant to lift you up might actually be tearing you down. Friendships are supposed to be a source of support and joy, but let's be real. Sometimes they become a major source of stress. These are often called toxic friendships, and they can leave you feeling emotionally exhausted, unsupported, or even manipulated. It can be super confusing, but today we're going to get clear. First, we'll walk through 5 big signs you're in a toxic friendship. Then we'll talk about steps you can take to get your energy back and protect your peace. Let's get into the patterns to look for. Here are 5 major signs that your friendship might have turned toxic. Sign number 1, you feel drained, not energized. This is the biggest one. Healthy friendships should, for the most part, leave you feeling good. But if you consistently feel emotionally wiped out or anxious after hanging out with a friend, that's a major red flag. You might even feel a sense of relief when they cancel on you. That feeling of exhaustion is basically your body telling you that the friendship is taking way more energy than it's giving back. Sign number 2, the friendship is consistently one-sided. Does the friendship feel totally imbalanced? A toxic friendship often does. Maybe you're always the one giving your time and emotional support, but they only call when they need to vent or ask for a favor. When you try to share something about your life, the conversation is quickly steered back to them. A healthy friendship is a two-way street. A toxic one often feels like a dead end for your needs. Sign 3, they subtly undermine your success. This one is tricky because it can be disguised as a joke or a backhanded compliment. When you share good news, like a promotion or a new relationship, a toxic friend might get weirdly competitive or make a comment that downplays your achievement. For instance, after you get that promotion, they might say something like, well, I guess it's better late than never. Real friends celebrate your wins. They don't turn it into a competition. Sign number 4, they don't respect your boundaries. Boundaries are the limits we set to protect our own peace and well-being, but toxic friends consistently ignore them. Maybe you've told them you're busy, but they guilt trip you into helping them anyway. Or maybe they spill your secrets after you specifically asked them not to. Disrespecting your boundaries is a clear sign that they don't respect you. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect for each other's limits. Sign number 5, you feel like you're walking on eggshells. If you're constantly filtering your words, hiding good news, or avoiding certain topics to keep them from having a negative reaction, you're likely in a toxic friendship. Friendships should be a safe space where you can just be yourself. When you have to constantly manage their emotions, you lose the freedom to be authentic, and that can do a real number on your self-esteem. If you recognize your friendship in any of those signs, you're probably wondering, okay, so what now? The good news is you have options, and you can absolutely reclaim your peace. This isn't about starting a fight. It's about honoring your own needs. Here's a game plan. Step number 1, start with emotional detachment. Before you make any big moves, just start by creating some space for yourself. You don't have to be as available as you used to be. It's totally okay to take longer to text back or to say no to an invitation. This isn't about being passive aggressive. It's about giving yourself room to breathe and think clearly without their immediate influence on your emotions. You're taking back control of your own energy. Step number 2, try to set a clear boundary. Sometimes a friend might genuinely not realize how their behavior is affecting you. If you think the friendship is worth trying to save, have a direct conversation. Use I statements to keep it from sounding like an attack. For example, you could say, "Lately, I've been feeling unheard in our conversations. It would mean a lot to me if we could make more space for what's going on in my life, too." How they react will tell you everything you need to know. If they get defensive or dismiss you, that's a pretty clear sign the relationship is unhealthy. Step number 3, prepare for the friendship breakup. If setting boundaries doesn't work, or if you've simply decided the friendship is too draining to continue, it might be time to end it. You've got two main options here: the direct conversation or the gradual fade out. A direct talk can offer closure and is often the most respectful way to go. On the other hand, you could also gradually reduce contact until the relationship just naturally dissolves. Pick the method that feels safest and most right for you. Step number 4, focus on healing and your own self-worth. Ending a friendship, even a toxic one, is a loss. It's okay to be sad about it, so give yourself time to grieve. Reconnect with yourself by diving back into hobbies and things you love. Surround yourself with people who actually lift you up and make you feel good. Most importantly, remind yourself that you deserve relationships that are supportive, respectful, and energizing. Being alone is so much better than being with people who drain your spirit. Recognizing that a friendship has become toxic is a painful but really powerful first step toward protecting your emotions. It takes a ton of courage to set new rules or even walk away. But you're not a bad person for putting your own peace first. You are worthy of friendships that feel like a safe harbor, not a storm.